Hey, good morning everybody. I am about to show you what eating clean looks like, at least for 2 weeks. I think I have 2 weeks worth of healthy food here. They say if you eat clean for 2 weeks, you can reverse the effects of high blood pressure, of diabetes, and I believe it's good for your heart too. I don't know, but I'm going to try it because the thing about it is I was juicing anyway when I bought my first Nutri-Bullet in 2012. And I was juicing 3 times a day because back then I had been diagnosed with those diseases. And to make it so funny, I was working out 3 and 4 times a week with a personal trainer. But the working out didn't help the disease that was coming my way. From what I have learned is that if you work out or, get some exercise in, but if you eat right, and eating right simply means eating the things that you like, however, cooking them differently. For instance, I love fried chicken. There's probably not too many black people in the world that doesn't like fried chicken. But I learned that if I eat a lot of fried chicken or a lot of fried foods, period, that's not good for my body. And you cannot out-exercise a bad diet. So, I got a really cool George Foreman grill for Mother's Day. It's a standalone grill, and it looks like it's a barbecue grill, except you can plug it up. You can fix an entire meal on that. You could put your asparagus on there, which I picked up from the market, fresh asparagus. Mwah, love ya. You can put your Brussels sprouts on there if you get one of those grilling bags and put it on there. Or either you could put it in some other kind of container and let it cook from there, like some kind of aluminum container, probably. And corn. Now, I didn't even know corn was a protein. I had no idea, and I do like corn. I don't particularly care to eat whole, when it's cooked like fried corn, because that's no good, because it's got stuff in it. That's not going to help me. I want to do this thing righteous. But corn, right here, you got corn on the cobs, and these are not really half corn on the cob, they're just probably short. And of course, I always love my yellow squash. I love it. You can stir fry this, you can bake it, you can broil it. It's so much. You can mix it with zucchini so you'll have some color, yellow and green in there. And a sweet potato. I love my sweet potatoes. I like sweet potato fries, I like a baked sweet potato, I like a boiled sweet potato. The sweet potato really helps me because, you see, I like potatoes, period. And I had gotten to the point where I was buying frozen French fries and baking them and tricking myself into believing that that was healthy. Well, the thing about white potatoes and that I learned, at least for my health, what it does, it is a carbohydrate, but it turns into a complex sugar. And a complex sugar is basically the same as just eating white granulated sugar. When it's too much of it in our body has a difficult time absorbing it and metabolizing it. So it's not good for you, for real, if you eat a lot of them. And particularly when you get over 50, for us ladies, when you get over 50, our metabolism literally stops. And that's not good either. We need to keep it moving. But the sweet potato here. I bought a spring mix salad mix thing because what I'll do is I'll grill a chicken breast, a boneless, skinless chicken breast, cut it up real small pieces and put it on top of this. And then, have my salad. I also have some baby carrots to snack on because I don't know what it is. I think once I got about 35, I started to like to eat these things. I would make some tuna fish for lunch and put a baggy-sized bag of baby carrots in my lunch, and it substituted for the crackers. Because I love crackers, I love bread. I think I like everything with flour in it. And so I'm really trying to break that. I'm not trying to get skinny because the goal for me is not skinny. The goal for me is healthy. I don't know what your goals are, but you should align your lifestyle change with your goal. And notice I didn't say diet. I don't use that word because to me, diet has a negative connotation. It makes me think of all the things I cannot have. And your mind is pretty doggone powerful. When you start thinking about all the stuff you can't have, that's when you really want them. that's when you get hungry, or at least you think you're getting hungry. And then you'll go ahead and say, well, you know what? I can stop by so-and-so and get me some chicken tenders and french fries. That's just for today. Well, yeah, okay. Okay. Anywho, moving right along, I have my Rainier cherries. I love these. They're ultra sweet. They're nature's candy. Nature's candy right here, y'all. I love these things. Man, oh man. I take a little baggy bag with me to work, and they're my snacks. You know, it keeps me from running down to the convenience store that's on the first floor and buying a Milky Way. A Milky Way has no nutritional value for me, so why should I want it? I love grapes. These are black seedless grapes. To me, they are the better grapes because they're sweet naturally. And I know some of you may say, well, all of that stuff has so much. This has so much sugar. My doctor says it's got this, it's got that. Well, I don't disagree with your doctor, not at all. It has natural sugar. And if you do any kind of research, whether you go to the library, the old-fashioned library, you know the one, or you Google it, you will find out that natural sugar, something that is a part of a food, is better for you than drinking a glass of wine or drinking a glass of soda or pop, wherever part of the country you're from. I'd rather put natural sugar in my body than white granulated, okay? So for me, I have not been told by a doctor not to eat that, but some of them will tell you, as a matter of fact, I love beets and I'm about to make me a beet smoothie. They'll tell you don't eat beets because it's got too much sugar and it'll do this, it'll do that. Well, you know what? I got this thing, all right? And I got this thing about God. It's actually a love affair. I think about how the people in the Bible, New Testament and Old Testament, had to eat. They didn't have any processed foods. They didn't have any flash frozen fish, flash frozen vegetables, flash frozen everything with all types of ingredients in it to keep it fresh until it goes to market and sells. You see, all of those foods are what's killing us. And yeah, some of you will probably say, well, we can't eat that, you can't eat that, you can't eat this. No, 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 no. Again, the Bible says all things in moderation. Now me, I choose not to eat red meat, but once or twice a year, and that's my choice. It's my choice. I'm in a very comfortable place in my life because I've only lost 11 pounds since April 19th, 11 whole pounds. But that's going in the right direction. It's going backwards. You know, when it starts going up, that's when I have a problem. But I eat things like this because I tell you what I do feel after I eat fresh fruits and vegetables, energized. Really energized. I got some energy going on there. So not only do I have energy, my blood pressure is about normal, 134/91, and my blood sugars are coming down, okay? So let's just call it as it is. If this stuff is making my blood pressure and my blood sugars go back to normal, whose advice you going to take? The doctor's or the evidence? Believe the evidence, I say. Doctors are in a quandary right now, and it's sad. They are not making as much as they used to make, say, when I was growing up, and maybe when you were growing up. And it's because they have so many stipulations that are being given to them by the medical insurance providers. The insurance providers these days, you know, your Blue Cross and all those other folk out there, they are telling the doctors what they will pay for. So the doctors love it, unfortunately, some of them, to see you sick or on the way to getting sick. They're not going to tell you the natural way to get well. If they do that, they lose patients. If they start to lose patients, they start to lose money. I'm just saying. I've been healthy. I've been sick. I've had a son who was born without the use of his pancreas. So he was a type 1 diabetic diagnosed at 9 months old. He lived for 23 years. And all 23 years, he took insulin shots 2 to 3 times a day. He tested his blood glucose 3 to 4 times a day. And no matter what we did, what he ate, and he was never fat. Matter of fact, if you had have seen him, you would not have thought or known he was diabetic. You see, the things I ate when I was pregnant, I believe, played a part in his pancreas not developing properly. Because I was young and I was eating what young 21-year-olds eat. Pretty much anything. I don't blame myself for his death, but I look at the foods that I consumed when I began to exhibit signs of bad health versus the foods that I consume now in much better health. It's really your choice. I'm just telling you this is what I do. You know, I have my apples because, you know, they used to say in grade school, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, when I make my beet smoothie, it's going to be a half of a fresh beet, a handful of blueberries, and probably about a half of an apple. And that's going to be really good. And then water. I'm not even going to put any almond milk in it or any protein mix. And I bought some lemons. Sometimes when you make a beet smoothie, the beet may not blend as well as you want it. It really depends on the type of fruit extractor or blender, fruit blender, Nutri-Bullet, whatever that you may have. Sometimes it won't blend all the way, and you might feel or taste, I should say, some graininess in your drink. If you take a slice of lemon and blend that in there, you know, the whole slice with the rind and everything in there, that will definitely cut out that grainy tasting stuff. So that's all, really. I mean, I did buy a big old watermelon, which, you know, I got a love affair with watermelons, particularly in the summertime. I got a love affair. But, you know, that's all for today. I mean, that's what I'm doing today. It's hot, supposed to be 106 today, maybe 110, I don't know. But I'm staying in the house. I got some movies I can watch. I'm going to be chilling. And I got all my fruits and vegetables, and I don't need nothing else. But y'all pray for me. I need your prayer more than anything. I need your prayer because I'm doing this 2-week thing. And yeah, they say you're going to lose weight, obviously. Duh, you're eating fruits and vegetables. But I'm doing this 2-week thing. And the thing I need y'all to pray for is pray for me that I don't give in to my cravings. Because they strong. I love cookies. I love them dearly. Oh, I love them. I also love ice cream. To me, they go together. I don't know about you, but cookies and ice cream go good with me. So y'all pray for me that when I have those cravings, I don't have them no more. That I decide to go in my kitchen, hey, here's some sweet cherries for you. Or, hey, you got some black seeds, some black seedless grapes. And you know what they say, the darker the berry, the sweeter the grape. This right here, that's what they were talking about. And of course, you probably see that apple cider vinegar over there that I have. And a lot of people, they don't know, well, what I do for it. When I take my apple cider vinegar every day in the morning, I just make some tea, some herbal tea or whatever flavor tea you have, and put a tablespoon in there every day. They say it is best if you eat it with, drink the stuff with food or while you're eating, because that will help incur weight loss. So, yep, that's what I do, and you're probably cracking up laughing at me. So, she don't do nothing normal. I do. I got a thing for pizza. Me and pizza, we got been having a love affair for a long time. It's probably so illegal. Pizza probably married to calzone. I don't even know. But I'm telling you, I love pizza. Pizza cup call it. I go run it. Yeah. Cheers.